Making something beautiful gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment that really no other pastime can. Whether it's card making or woodworking even, we all have inside of us the ability to make things and do things and produce things. And crafting is just about bringing that out. People love that satisfaction of making things. It's very important that you can achieve what I can achieve, and I make it easy for you to do that. I don't remember a time when I wasn't crafting. I don't know anything different but to craft.
And look at that tonight. We are so beyond excited. I'm kind of about to burst because it is the 10th anniversary of Anna Griffin here exclusively on HSN. This is the start of a huge, big crafting event. And we're talking about brand new launches tonight. We're talking about brand new concepts tonight and just so much in this very first hour. And it's going to be a ball, I promise you. So let's get started. Here she is, the brilliance behind it all, along with her fabulous team, Miss Anna Griffin. So 10 years ago, you and I literally went on the air together.
Yeah,
here.
1 a.m.
I was so excited too. I'll never forget because she has been one of my heroes in the crafting world for a long time. And when she was here, I was like, oh, she's finally here with us. Anyway, welcome back. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, thank you. And I was just telling Suzanne about the blog post that I did about her.
She's like, did you see that? I'm like, not yet.
We have a lot of history together, my friend.
I know.
And we have sold and made and launched all kinds of things. And tonight is the launch of our finishing school craft box, and I couldn't be happier.
You're just beaming. And here's the neat thing, guys. This is a brand new concept, and it's a concept I think you're going to love. So let's kind of explain how this works to everybody.
So this is a cross between a card making kit, a die set, an embossing folder, and all the things that you need. But it's designed to, if we can look at this, it's a little drawer, and inside the little drawer is an idea sheet that has a very special little code that's going to unlock 3 classes with me inside our brand new finishing school learning curriculum. And what you're going to be able to do is craft along with me with the materials in this box. And this is our Wildflower Garden craft box, and it has a 3D embossing folder, and it has a set of 6 dies that do a lot of different things. It's got pastel layers so that you can emboss them. It's got envelopes and card layers. And let me just show you how incredible it is to work with, because my idea with the box itself was that once you were finished, that this little drawer became what you held all your embellishments, all your extra pieces, and you, like I said, you're crafting along with me with the videos, and we did an auto ship. I think it's auto ship only.
It is an auto ship only opportunity, and we do not have a lot of spots available. This is going to completely sell out before she gets done with this lovely anniversary. In fact, it's funny, we're supposed to do a 5 and 5 in the show. We've already sold out of one of the items, so in my ear live, my producer's going, by the way, it's now a 4 and 5. Anyway, here's the auto ship. You're gonna get one in April, right?
Right, and we're starting out, so the idea behind these boxes is that it's everything all-inclusive, so you're not having to buy a lot of different things to make a particular look and style. Gentleman's Study is exactly that. It's a study in card making for him. So it's beautiful antique cigar label art and dies and a folder and all the cards. It makes 16 cards just like Wildflower Garden. Okay. And then we move into July, which is Holiday Open House, which is all kinds of decorative windows and doors and things for decorating in the holidays. And then October is Salon Nouveau, which is all Art Nouveau, which is a style that we have never done.
Oh, cool.
And what's so great about it is that you're getting that same beautiful aesthetic that we have, right, and all the things to go along with it. But then you cumulatively, right, that's 12 amazing step-by-step, in-depth instructional videos that come with the box.
Isn't that exciting? And they're all completely coordinated. So you go online and it's called Finishing School. So you're gonna learn techniques, you're gonna learn so many new ideas. It's gonna take what you have and take it to that next level. But I love the fact you made this specifically surrounding each and one of these kits. Now this is really important. You cannot get this system anywhere else but here at HSN. I love you guys, I know you love Anna, but if you think, oh, I'll go out and get these, you can't. She created the auto ship only here, it's for today only, it's available, and there's very get limited slots to enter this unique finishing school associated with this kit specifically. Now, also something we've done for Anna's 10th anniversary, for 1 hour, you're getting $5 to ship your entire order. So make sure if you're gonna order anything in this hour or anything you saw earlier, maybe online, you wanna get it all in the crafting world, because it'll only be one $5 bill to ship it right now. So do that before we hit midnight, and then I'll tell you what's gonna happen at midnight a bit later, but right now take advantage of this.
So Suzanne, let's look at a little, I'm gonna still keep making a card, but let's look in depth at what you're getting, because I just did that little 3D emboss with the embossing folder, and everything, a lot of our products are designed to go together, but this was from the beginning designed to go in concert with one another. And these are the things that I say make a fantastic card composition. So you have a background, then you have this shadow layer die, which is the oval, and then you have the wildflower die that's going to create, this is going to create a die cut that does that, right? So that you can do this any number of ways. And that's one of the things I teach you in the video, is how to manage these dies differently than you think about the way they look right off the card. So the border has a shadow layer as well. Then there's a mini fern die, a rose, and 2 different blooms that actually match the beautiful oval. But when you put them together, you see what happens. These things, this is how this actually matches back to that. And so as you add things, and you'll see projects that we've made where all of these are in color, you get the wildflower garden experience with your card making. So it does come with those beautiful gold matte foil layers, and it's coming, like what I'm gonna do actually before this goes in, you can take your embossing folder and you can line up. So I'm gonna just cut the center out of the die. And so you wanna make sure that you did it all perfectly. So if you lay the embossing folder over this, this is the design part, right? We deconstructed it so that you really couldn't mess it up. And it's so much fun when you start playing with the dies and folders in concert with me. Like I hold your hand through the entire process.
It's so cool. And I literally have goosebumps. I'm so nerding out on this one, because a lot of times, here's how we know this. You guys will record Anna when she's on. You record her whole show because you're like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna slow it down, I'm gonna rewatch it. You don't have to do that now. You have Anna as your exclusive teacher right in your own home, and I love it because I can go at my speed, I can go when I want to, I can go to class when I want to go, right?
And it's just for the wildflower garden. Though there are over 115 videos in finishing school right now. So you can learn at your own pace, and it's a really amazing thing that we've done to support all the products that we've designed and brought exclusively to HSN. So that you know going forward that if you've bought something from us, that there will be instruction, and not just, oh, if I catch it, it's a Facebook Live or something, that it's a permanent place. For how to understand what to do with the things that you've bought.
That's so awesome. And it really will take your creativity, even with things you've had in the past, to a whole new level, because you are teaching technique all the time through these. Guys, how do you get it? It's in this auto ship. That's the way you get access to it. We have a limited quantity going into today. We know there's no doubt in my mind that every single one we have available, all the slots we have available, will be sold out before the day's over. So I love it. 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, you get that first shot at it. I think we've sold over 1,000 now. We do not have thousands and thousands available. So take advantage of it while you have the opportunity tonight, because when the auto ship is done, that's it. I mean, it's over.
So there are 114 pieces in the box, including, well, plus 6 dies on the embossing folder. And what you're seeing with me showing you are all the papers included, the embellishments that are included, the sentiments that are included. And so it really becomes how you create the composition with a very versatile set of dies and folders. So look at how beautiful this is. Shadow box is in finishing school. We have a beginner project, an intermediate project, and an advanced project. This is the advanced project, which is a shadow box with many, many colored layers. But we walk you through. I teach you, like I hold your hand through, like if you ever wanted to come to our Create event, this is like having Create every single day, all these new videos. And so what's so fun about having the box and everything in the box, we take it out, we craft together.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And again, we're talking sheets of gold foiled layers. You get 18 sheets of the double-sided card layers. 3D sentiment stickers are in there. 3D embellishment stickers are in there. While that is not all out on the set, understand it's way beyond. See here where I was going.
I'll show it to you again.
Well,
It's in my box.
I was going, oh my gosh, these dies are worth $49.95. And then you go, oh, and by the way, there's a ton more stuff in each and every box. It's not just the dies, but the die value alone is the $50 right there.
Well, that's how we put it together. That's what I really wanted. It's a hybrid, right? It's 16 cards, but then you're getting just as many embellishments and sentiments that you would in our regular standard size card making kits. And the reason I didn't lay it out is because there's so many, that auto ship is so wonderful. But when you look at this, so we have fern dies, mini fern dies, but these are all double-sided card layers so that when you cut them, if you cut that silhouette, you need a darker piece of paper. Well, it's already in the box. And then the cards themselves match the layers. And so I've really thought of everything. You see how you have two tones and the perfect shade of pink. So that's how this works. And I definitely mastermind these things to work without fail.
Yes.
Right. So that when you're getting, I'm digging down to the bottom, the beautiful ivory envelopes and the cardstock. And so it's a spring palette of pastels. And this is our 230 GSM cardstock folded in the pretty pale yellow, the brighter yellow, the blue, the green, our traditional palette.
It turned out so great. And remember, there's 3 additional shipments. You get 1 in April, 1 in July, 1 in October, completely packed full of goodies. And I gotta warn you, the countdown to sell out is on right now. Literally, there are so few spots for you to jump in and be able to get this. And it's really kind of a unique club. And once that club's full, that's it for this whole system that you're seeing today that we're offering. So once you're in, and by the way, once you can slow down auto ship, you can cancel it. You can't go backwards on it. That's important, you know? Yeah. Once they bypass April and you're into July, you can't go back in the future and say, oh, I'm sure Anna's gonna have April on the air. It's not gonna be there. It's exclusive to this offering right now. And I just love the new idea. You guys have worked so hard on finishing school.
I tell you, yeah, it's been a year in the making of it. Yeah. And gentleman's study of all 4 of these boxes is the most comprehensive, meaning that it's the most versatile, and the tools inside with the dies, the things that you can make are endless. So yes, you're making 16 cards, but then the tools keep on going way after you've used the materials in the box. And then you would use that beautiful box to store your favorite finished cards or your leftover embellishments.
And every time when it arrives, you're just like, oh, what's in here? And then you open it up, you're like, oh, this is beautiful. All right, guys, Rocky, can you give me a quick update? How many have we sold in just this couple of minutes? Wow, we've already sold 1,200 in just these couple of minutes. So again, wildly popular. And seriously, the countdown is on to a sellout, an early sellout on that one. That is not gonna last very long. So as we're celebrating Anna's 10th anniversary, we always have a lot coming up. In fact, it is our first big 2020 crafting event of the entire year. And at midnight, oh my gosh, wait till you see what Sarah Davies has. We have our superstars here tonight lined up back to back. We have the most incredible Today Special. It is love at first sight. I saw it across the room on a set about a month ago and I was like, oh, is that our new Today Special? And you gotta stick around and find out why it is so amazing and why the buzz is happening on it. We'll launch it in about 45 minutes, so stick around for that. But before we do that, we continue our 10th year anniversary celebration with Miss Anna. All right, Anna, we got a couple of 1-minute specials we're gonna do. Officially, this is called a 5 in 5, but because you guys are clever and you went online, it's now a 4 in 4 because already one of your items sold out. So let's get started. Here's our first item for 1 minute.
This is our 36 sheets of glitter cardstock. It's 12 different colors, and this is our beautiful palette, but in glitter. And what's so unique about it is that it's silk screened glitter, meaning that we printed the palette color and then silk screened the glitter on top so that it's not coming off on your hand when you're working with it and crafting with it. It is our ivory cardstock on the back, so it's non-solid core. And when you're working with it, it becomes just a beautiful shimmer. It's not flashy or trashy. It's quite subtle and quite
I love it.
Glitter.
Look at the pile. Right. Who doesn't love glitter? Girl, I love it. Look at this. Look how tons of it.
36 sheets of it. And when you die cut it or you run it through your Cricut, it's amazing. So
all right, we're wrapping it up, girl. Okay,
yes,
there's our first of our 1 and 4, our 4 and 4. Next item, and all these, by the way, are really limited. This is the this is the one that's sold out. We'll skip that one. This is our collage card topper set.
Right, now this is the very first one. So this is 100, all right? So you're getting 100 collage card toppers. That's the one and done collage part of multiple embellishments that go on the front of the card. So it's a card in a minute or less. And you're getting 100 of them, all different sentiments, occasions, and for the men and women in your life, you're someone to say get well to. It's a really simple, easy sort of process. It looks like this. They're already die cut. I'll just show you here. They're already die cut. They're already colored. This might be 6 embellishments that came from your craft cabinet, but when it goes on the front of the card with just a little foam adhesive, it looks like you spent a lot of time, but you really didn't.
We'd love that.
We really love
this. Thank you very
these.
much for that. And
Yes.
how many pieces? 100?
There are 100
Look
of
at that,
these. So
look,
there's
look.
2 each of 50 designs and all different ones inside. They're a ribbon. They're already die cut, and these are a really great little item.
Those are, and they're almost sold out. All right, next time up. Ready? This is tough for both of us to do. By the way, use your $5 shopping cart. Just for the 10th anniversary for this hour, you can ship your entire Anna order or any of your crafting items, get it all in this hour. It only costs $5 to ship it all, and you can do it, you know, now, a couple minutes from now, it doesn't matter. It'll all calculate out before this day is over, okay? But get it in this hour. All right, up next, our fancy French frames.
Now, this is one of the most popular die sets that we have ever made, meaning that it's fancy French frame art. Imagine this like an 1800s picture frame. Each one of these is designed to make a 3-dimensional composition, and they layer with each other to make beautiful card fronts 5x7. So with that die set, you're going to be able to be clever and make little easel cards, right? So cut it 3 times and layer that. We have a little video on how to make that. Then take each one of them and keep layering in different colors. It's a really, really versatile set.
All right, 2, 1, 0, wrap it up. And that's the lowest price ever. Again, lowest price ever. The next one, it is our last in our now 4 and 4. It's 120 Valentine stickers and sentiments. So perfect timing for this one.
Right, now this is brand new. You just saw this actually in November.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
this is something that, this is 15 different florals and cupids for Valentine's Day, 15 different sentiments, and they're all mixed up in here. But you can see, well, you can see, look, I adore you. So the little cupid and the roses, the mascara roses are in this set. So there are 30 different designs. There's 4 of each. They're 3-dimensional stickers, and it's so easy to use. And they can go on gift tags. They can go on your Valentine gift bags, whatever you're making for February 14th.
Yeah.
This is or to show your adoration and love. This is a really great
time of the year,
set,
which we should all do anyway, right?
Yes.
So there you go.
Yeah.
And we have less than 500 of those available. It is our last of the 4 items that we did quickly. Got updates for you though, Anna, first before we move on to another item that, by the way, we've already sold over 3,000 of, and find out why it's so exciting. The glitter cardstock, that, you got a smoking good deal on that. It is completely sold out. The collage toppers are completely sold out. That's gone. And the French frames, and you guys got a smoking good deal on the French frames too. Those are sold out.
That was really fun.
I know, isn't that fun? Isn't that different?
Our 4
it's all very
our
4 and 4 instead of our 5 and 5.
Right.
All right, now this is pretty exciting because before I even walked on the set, I look up and say, hey, let me see what's in the show, what's going on. Oh, Anna's here, yay. Well, this kit, we have sold, listen to this, 3,600 of these. I have a little over 1,000 left, and this is your fern cut and embossed die set.
Right.
Love the ferns.
So ferns, traditional, right, especially in the South, traditional plant that we see, they're blooming in my backyard still, right? Beautiful, right out my back door. It's a set of 6, and they're all different shapes and sizes for card making, and they are the backup singer to all all the beautiful flowers that we offer. They cut and emboss, and so they emboss this amazing detail into these leaves, the little spores, everything is taken into that detailed account. And so one of the things that we have been spending a lot of time on since November here with our mini machine was how many of our die sets work with the mini. Well, the fern dies, they haven't been back since last summer.
Oh wow, it's a long time.
And so we brought them back, and so they're great with the mini, and they are so much fun. So we'll just make something.
You know what I love about ferns though? They can go behind and with and around everything.
Yes.
Like ferns just are universally easy to make any card look or any scrapbook page look better.
It's like it's an icon that to me works with all the things that I do, you know, really, really easily. And it doesn't have to be, like, depends on what kind of paper that you use. You know, it doesn't have to be any particular style. Like, you know, my old world style is so beautiful, easily removed, and all those dies of ours are 1mm powder coated steel, so they're nice and heavy. So as you're working with this, right, so you might want to create a composition where they create movement right on the card.
Well, and you know what else, when I look at your ferns too, I can see cutting pieces out to make feathers. I can see taking and picking pieces out to make a wreath. Like, just don't think of them as the full-size fern. If you use just a little bits of these, like on the edges, how cool would that be if you want to do feathers on a bird? How pretty would that be, right? It would be gorgeous, like a peacock.
Exactly.
I see things a little differently.
Right. Well, what's so great is that they work great in bunches, and you know, you just layer it on, and then you have the right kind of opulence that works for you. Yes, it's a filler. Let's look at all these great projects because they are so pretty that right here, so because I think it's just so important.
Oh, I love it in the white.
Look
at it all done in white.
Right? Yes, they don't have to be in green. But here they are in green. You know, but you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
It's all about the paper.
Now that's what I was thinking of, because you've done your vases in sets before, and I immediately thought, wow, what a great way to fill that up.
Right, and so no matter what time of year, the fern is very appropriate for your card making, and you see that beautiful movement that they're very lifelike.
Yes.
So we have a lot of die sets that that are subject, you know, intensive. I like to get all of one look. I don't want a whole bunch of little things in a bunch of different looks. I like everything in one.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Oh, I love all the different colors. That's great.
Yeah. So it's all about, you know, using the dies and things that you have. These were so popular last summer that people were like, oh, please bring them back. And well, here we are.
Okay, guys, we're gonna put the counter up because, again, this is quickly on its way to selling out. We brought in 4,800, and I love y'all because you're very clever. You go online before we get on the air. Very smart. We now have, what do we have, 4,000 sold, which means I have about 800 left, and then this is completely gone. And you know what else is interesting, Anna, I think, is you did, some of them are solid, and then I love how you did open ferns, or that's actually the embossing, right?
That gives us that really important detail.
Yeah, look, and I'll hold it really still.
That's needed when you're die cutting, right? You want it to feel lifelike. You want it to look lifelike.
Can we go in really, really tight? Is there any way to do that? Because when you see that open work, it's creating, like you said, the realism. Is that as tight as we can go? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. Yes, so look at that.
So the open work is the emboss. So it cuts and embosses in a single pass.
That's great.
So this looks like, you know, something that's definitely out in your backyard.
Just that kind of detail. Yeah. It's gorgeous.
So like I said, it's very southern. Into those ferns. My mother had them on our back porch, you know, in big pots every single year, and luckily I have them right outside my kitchen door.
I love ferns, my gosh. All right, we're gonna wrap up on this one, guys. And again, the countdown is on. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I know. We're going quick, we have a lot to get through. We're celebrating, of course, Anna's 10th anniversary here, a decade, still going strong and coming up with more innovative items than ever. Yeah, we have 11 items we're gonna get to in this hour alone, including everything we're mentioning and the things we're doing. So guys, stay right there. We will let you know when these are sold out. Do not hang up. Go to hsn.com if that's an option for you, and then you can grab these ferns before they are completely gone. And by the way, only airing of today. These are not airing later. Hey, how would you like to save $40 on basically anything you buy? If you use our HSN card, you can do that. If you apply and you're new to it, what we'll do is we give you $40 to go towards whatever that first purchase is. So I don't know, maybe you want one of Anna's kits. I mean, definitely max out the 40. Now that is gonna end in a couple of days, and we'll go back to maybe 10 bucks, which is always okay, but 40s is the highest we do. do, and it's a rarity to see that $40 towards your first purchase. So apply for the card. If you get the card, take advantage of it, because it'll happen automatically on that first item you buy. Okay, here we go. You guys worked your buns off for this 10th anniversary, because now we have a huge kit that is an auto ship opportunity, and it's spectacular.
So we've done all kinds of pop-up cards in our time here at HSN. Can we look at this? Because
we
this
gotta
is so
do it again.
beautiful. Can we just look at it up close? Because what's important is the pop-up in the middle. It's our perfect floral pop-up card. Okay. So when I told you, Suzanne, I said, okay, it's a beautiful camellia. It's a cross between a camellia and a peony. It's hand drawn, right? It is all ready to assemble. The entire kit is ready for you to create this experience for someone you love.
Okay, I'm out of my mind on this one.
Right, so I'm gonna blow your mind just a little bit more.
Please do.
Okay, so there's an auto ship, and so we're starting with the teacup pop-up in April.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, watch. We're gonna show it.
Can we see it? This is really important. All right. All right. Teacup pop up.
Okay, that's insane.
All right, and then we move to
June,
and we have birthday cake.
Oh my! Oh, come on! Stop it!
Don't stop it. It's awesome.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh.
So when you think about what we do, like what we have done, so my career as a designer is very long. I'm in my 26th year now. One of the things that I have always done as a stationer is design three-dimensional things that make you able to do something like this without having to measure or gather
calculate
or figure it out, right? So let's start over here, because this is how it goes. It comes in this gorgeous gift box, and it's going to make 20 floral pop-up cards. These are the card surfaces, so this is the outside, and we paid as much attention to the outside for the decoration with the embellishments as we did this pop-up that goes in the inside. So you have layers to decorate the outside, sentiments for the outside, and then I left the flowers in the bags because I want to show, I'm going to show you how to put these together, but this is how you want to leave them in the bag when you get it home, because you don't want to try and assemble them until you completely understand this. Okay, step by step, how we take you making that beautiful pop-up all by yourself. And so there are 100 beautiful gold foil stamped die cuts, florals, envelopes, and foam adhesive and signature cards in this set. Wow. So here's how it's gonna work. So you're going to take, this is the base of the flower. It's already die cut. It's got 2 slots and 2 dots, all right? And it's already printed. I'm using the ivory one, and it's already scored. And so I'm gonna fold it just to show you how hand-drawn, asymmetric, that's how we're getting this beautiful, irregular, handmade flower, all right? Okay. So this is the base. So A goes to A, all right, just like our famous card kits do. A goes to A. So I'm gonna use just a little glue, a little liquid glue, and show you how that's gonna work. But then each one of the flower petals is already scored to actually fold. So as this dries, you'll see F is here, and it folds back and in, and that's gonna go inside the slots of the flower base. And I'm going to turn this over and show you what happens is that those slots get glued down to E, all right? And then we'll build just as easily the F and the center and all the way to the middle to get to this with your glue, all right? So you need a nice heavy adhesive. Everything about the pop-up folds down the middle so that when it goes in the card, it goes in the crease of the card, and it folds and opens completely each time, all right? Hopefully you understood all that, but you see how all the tabs, they work together, and all you're doing is going from A to G on the inside and using your favorite glue, okay? It's awesome. So much fun. The teacup works the same way, and so does the birthday cake.
That's so awesome. And remember, you're getting all these goodies, and you'll be able to make 20 of the most spectacular cards you've ever seen. So again, here we go. You're just gonna do the wow one more time, because this is so awesome. Yeah. So there we go. You go like that, ready? Like this, and then you go, oh, like look, and look, even the little bumblebee, is that a bumblebee? Yeah, little bumblebee is flying above the flower. Now look, when you get to April, this is the teacup, because I gotta do show, because this is the wow. Like, can you stand it? 3-dimensional, 360 experience. And then your June shipment is gonna be cake. And again, she's gonna do a variety of cakes. Remember, she's just not gonna do this cake. You're gonna have a whole lot of different cakes in each one, right?
There are 5 different flowers in the pop-up floral. Okay. So there's lavender, there's ivory, there's yellow, there's peach, and then there's pink. So one of the things that when you're building this card, right, just like I said, it's a full card kit. So you could just decorate the front if you wanted to, just as beautiful as that. On the inside, you'll see that each one of the cards on the inside tells you where to glue the pop-up into the center, all right, so that you don't miss it, right? And then I'm gonna actually put this one down. It has adhesive on both sides. And what's really important is to put it down on one side and then fold the card closed, all right, before, all right, so that you get that to actually execute every single time. So again, really strong adhesive, you know, lots of embellishments to, you don't have to create that crazy diagonal. Yeah, well, so they come, this is how they come. They're already ombre. Each flower is already ombre. And you want to step it up, you can emboss them. If you really want to step it up, you can stamp on them.
Oh my gosh, I can't even stand it.
The beauty of this card kit is that it's horizontal or vertical. It's all up to you in the way that you put the signature card in the card. So if you want your person that's getting this in the mail to receive it this way, then you put your signature card down here.
That's great.
And Suzanne, yes, there is a finishing school video coming for this card kit. Right?
Okay, guys, I gotta give you an update on this. And this is 100% gonna sell out. And it's gonna sell out early. Just how it happens. I love it when it is here. And as we head into a big day, like a lot of her things sell out before we actually get on the air. So at the end of the day when I'm with her, I'm like, really, what happened to all those kits we're supposed to have? That's because she makes brilliance. And this is one of those. We started out with a little over 2,000, okay? We literally started with 2,100, okay? We are down to, what was that, 1,000 left? Okay, that's it, guys. Yeah, and with everybody ordering, what are we at, Rocky? Yeah, that's it. My producer's saying it's assuming you're getting one. Now remember, you're automatically in the auto ship program. So you'll get the next one in April and June. Now here's the thing you've got to understand is, on the auto ship, you can't go backwards. So if you want to cancel once you get the first one, you can. But if you want to stay in it, just remember, if you get, let's say, one, you're like, oh, maybe Anna will bring April back by itself on another airing. She won't. This is all an exclusive program. Think of it as a program. So you get your first kit, which will blow your mind. Then you're going to get April, which is the teacup, and then you're going to get the cakes, which are, again, all different varieties. But the only way you can get this opportunity is right here and right now. And the best way to do it is don't wait for another airing, because at this clip, we're down to maybe 600 left with everybody in the phones, and this very well could sell out before we even hit midnight and our new Today special. So just want to give a little heads up.
So one of the things that I said in my blog preview was that this was the year of the pop-up. And what's so exciting to me is that it's not just a knee that you decorate with a die cut. It's the experience of creating a 3-dimensional, like I mean, you can go to the store. I'm a stationer, right? I sell to stationery stores all over the world. You can go to a stationery store and buy cards like this for a lot of money.
A ton of money.
But what's so fun is thinking about making them yourself. And the same principle applies to the teacup and the cake that does to the flower, right? So you're notching and gluing, and that's all. And everything folds on center. So it's not complicated. It just looks like it.
It isn't. Once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, I got this. Now wait, now stay with me. Because if you want to make these like forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, we've got the solution coming up next, right?
Yeah.
And it's totally going to sell out too, so stay with us. I'm so excited about tonight. We have a lot of cool things going on. What are we're talking about now? I have 2 cards. Which one do you want me to do? Oh, yeah, okay, let's talk about this. Oh, and it's with me. I'm so excited about this. Here we go, guys. So, indulge your inner fashionista with the fresh and fabulous designs you'll find only during our Obsessed with Style. Tune in Thursday from 7 to 9 for your weekly wardrobe inspiration from one of your favorite brands in apparel, shoes, jewelry, and accessories. So there you go. All right, guys, when we come back, we have so much more. It's probably one of the most fun craft launches I've ever done, so stick around to find out why.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com.
Happy anniversary, Anna.
Happy 10 years at HSN.
Anna, happy 10-year anniversary at HSN.
Anna, congratulations on 10 years with HSN.
Happy anniversary. Happy 10-year anniversary on HSN, Anna.
Happy Anna-versary.
Happy 10-year anniversary on HSN, and here's to another 40, 50. Congratulations, Anna.
50, 60. Happy anniversary, dear. It's so much fun. And that's a lot of your friends that you know. Some of your Griffinites, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Really dear people.
Yeah, really. She was like, look, she was waving at them like they could see her. Anyway, so let's talk about our next item. All right, you love that card kit, right? Like you were like, okay, that's one of the coolest things ever. Imagine being able to make those flowers as many as you want and as long as you want, and that's it. So you broke down the flowers into the actual die set, right?
I did.
That's cool.
So you like that idea of creating that, right? But you've got special papers, you've got things that you want to make, you want to make it out of, right? So you get warmed up on the card kit, but then the die set is going to create that same experience out of any card that you make.
Oh, is
out
that
of
vellum?
any kind of material.
Okay. I can't stand it. Oh my gosh.
All
Can
right.
you imagine doing a bridal shower and that's your like invitation?
So,
and the colors of the flowers of the wedding.
So there's nothing more fun than surprising somebody with the inside of the card, right? Cool. And when it's this dramatic, you don't have to write much.
True.
Okay. So here's what we're doing. So you're getting an idea sheet with full instruction of how to use the dies, and this is also really important because there are 5 dies, and they cut and score to make the petals that make everything that the card kit makes, and then you fold on center just like we did with the card kit. But it comes on the magnetic sheet, so it goes in a 3-ring binder. You're already organized, and I think that's one of the important things about our die sets is that it's not coming on a card anymore. It's coming like this.
Lovely.
So then you're getting the base piece with that beautiful fold and the slits, and that same thing I just showed you how to do, which was pull these together, flip these back, and tuck them in. You're doing all of those same steps to create that same flower out of the paper of your choice.
All right, my love, we are going to go to Skype. You ready? You want to head out there and say hello to Michael and Jeannie?
Sure.
You ready? Let's do it. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome to Anna's 10th anniversary.
Cheers to 10 years.
Hey. Oh, hey, Michael.
Anniversary.
There we go. Now we can...
Congrats on the launch of finishing school.
Yay!
We loved it.
That's awesome.
Michael, you've got on your shirt, your Anna Griffin pattern shirt.
I do. I have your shirt on just for you to celebrate 10 years. And we even have our rosettes behind us that we made for you too.
Well, wait, hold on something. I gotta go off stage. Wait one second. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Here we go.
It's just me and you and me. Hi.
They actually sent you anniversary cards to you for me to present on air.
I was trying to decide who made which one. Look. Okay, bravo. All right, we'll start with Michael. Bravo, way to go, 10. I think you got this as a present, didn't you, Michael?
I did.
When I saw it come through, I actually saw it come through, and Jeannie says, I'm buying the Michael stationery from you for Christmas. And
your stationery is gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Okay, can't read that.
Okay. I have to get her tissue. If she does, I gotta get her tissue.
And then, Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Look.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Look.
Here, show everybody
Look,
what you
she
did.
used the engraving tool. with the Cricut maker.
You guys are sensational.
All aluminum. Look at that. And it's even, oh my gosh.
It's
look.
beautiful. Wow.
Okay, sorry, we're too excited over here. Everybody's laughing at us.
Wait, what'd you say, Jeannie?
The card is a tutorial from finishing school, and it was super easy. I had to modify it a little bit, but it took minutes, not even minutes to make. It was very easy.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to show people how to do this, aren't we?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, you two are adorable. Thank you for being a part of our evening tonight. Yeah, look at you. I love all your stuff behind you.
Happy anniversary, Anna. We love you.
Bye, Michael. Bye, Jeannie. Thanks, guys. Oh, and their cards are beautiful.
So in the 10-year anniversary blog post, one of the things that I said I was most proud of, it wasn't all these products, these thousands of products. It was the community that we made together.
Yeah.
The people, all the crafting community here at HSN, and those people. Like, I met those people through here.
Oh.
Right? I wouldn't know them other than
if
here.
It wasn't here. Well, we're so happy for you, too. And thank you, Jeannie and Michael, for joining us. That was amazing. All right, so I'm going to get back to this, guys. Let me give you an update on where we stand. Well, here's the thing. Here's how many we've sold, over 1,200. We brought in 2,100. You can easily do the math on that. We have about, 800 left, 900 at the most. It is, again, on its way to selling out. So if you are on the fence, and this is, to me, unbelievable, because now you can make any color, any type of look that you want in this great flower design.
So I have them all laid out on the large impress mats, but you can use your regular impress mat to cut these pieces, and they cut just like the card kit. So you cut your base, then you cut your 3 flower layers, and then you glue them together. And so when you're gluing them together, one of the things, Suzanne, that you'll note that's coming up later today that you'll just love, right, is our brand new glue gun.
You have a new glue gun?
It's mini, yes.
Oh, stop it.
So see what I just did? I assembled those 2 pieces, and the notches go in the center. And unlike the card kit, now the card kit guided you with an alphabet. So you're going to do that. And so if you want to see my little mini glue gun, it's so cute.
Love that.
It has an on and off switch and everything.
Get out of here, seriously?
Comes with gold glue.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way. Okay, so anyway, you're going to need a glue gun or some serious adhesive to put those tabs in.
But you just keep slipping those tabs in there. It
one
just
layer
repeats
at a time.
Guys, it's so easy, actually. It's much simpler than at first glance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it all folds on center. And once again, once you put it in the card, I have a leftover card from the card kit. You want to fold it over and then let it go. And see, you need really good adhesive. All right, so you put it all together, and there we go.
Now, are Jeannie and Michael like best buds?
They are.
Do they know each other because of you?
They met each other
at one of the events?
At the Cricket Mountain Make-a-thon, where I met them both for the first time.
So cute.
And that was in August of 2017.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
I love it too.
And they came here and they did a Facebook Live with us.
That's great. Look at. Yeah, they were having a good time. They were not bored waiting.
No, they have been at it all day, because I got a text at the airport. There was a charcuterie board, there was cheese, there was all kinds of wonderful.
I want to be a part of their club too.
I know. I wish I could have been there to join them.
Look how pretty that is, guys. But think about this too. This is, can you imagine the different colors you can use? All the paper you have, glitter paper would look amazing with this. Think about all the things you can make, because you've got all that printed paper at home. You just need the flower concept, and that's what she's done. Imagine, you used to do all this by hand, which flabbergasts me. But when Anna first started out many, many years ago, and that's when I first met her, they were doing technique by hand. And many of you go way back, you remember that? I love how she simplified it. So we get the wow, Anna, you give us that impact, but we don't have to know technically how to do it. Literally, throw them through the Empress, throw them through a die cutting machine, and you're gonna be able to make these flowers. And I just love it, because now you can create whatever colors you want.
I was gonna say, now it's all about your style and your taste and your things. And so I encourage you, that's with the launch of Finishing School, it was all about getting the things out that you own and making things, like this is our fanciful concentric die set that's coming up later today. And that it can decorate the front, our metallic papers. This is a really, really fun way to go. Look at that. This is one of my favorite ways to go about this, is to What's that?
How did you do that technique?
It's just inked with a marker.
On the edges?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? And you just use printed paper, right?
Printed paper.
That's great.
And so, you know, if you start with a double-sided paper and cut these, you end up with a really, you know, a really textured, layered experience.
Our producer, Rocky, is pushing us on, girls. We still have more stuff to get to. Don't forget. All right, stay on the line for this for sure. How many do we have left of this, Rock? Because it can't be many. These are going to sell out, and they're going to sell out in this hour. So again, please don't wait on that one. That turned out great. Okay, you heard Michael and Jeannie. We're talking about finishing school. So tell us, what is finishing school?
Okay, this is our Wildflower Garden Craft Box. And that is an entire card kit, die set, and embossing folder set in one box. It has a coupon code that unlocks 3 instructional videos from finishing school. That's a look at it.
Oh, cool.
And there's me teaching you in all my pink.
Oh, how cool.
And this is, I walk you through the product, and I show you what's important to me about it. I teach you techniques with the product, and one of the things that's really exciting to me is that these kinds of classes will be available for all our products going forward.
That's great. And hopefully I'm going to be on one of them with her. I'm so excited.
That's right.
We're talking about it.
You're going to come visit. We're going to craft.
We're going to craft. We're going to do a little finishing school together.
Yeah. We were thinking that you'd come for our first live event.
Oh, I'd love that.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, yes, please.
That's
oh,
soon.
that would be a blast. We got to work on that one. All right, so we're going to move on because, again, we're celebrating Anna's 10th anniversary in a big way. We got 3 items before we get to midnight, and we launch a brand new Crafters Companion Today special. And this is another one of our brand new items. This is the only airing of the whole visit. You're seeing it right now. And this is your embossed die set, but you did these beautiful, how do you call this?
This is beribboned frame dies.
Why beribboned?
Beribboned. Okay, this is why. So you see the die, full 5x7 die, but it slots. And so you can, once you cut it, right, you can weave ribbon through it. This sample doesn't show that, but I'll show you one that does. All right, you see how you have a place to actually decorate the die cut with ribbon. So it's a really elaborate set. This was brought back just for the anniversary because we have so many new amazing customers that said, could you please bring this set back?
That's cool.
So you're getting the full 5x7 dies with concentric dies on the inside that create this entire panel that becomes the focal point of the background of all your embellishments. So card crafting 101, large to small.
And this kind of went back to your archives in this case.
Yeah, this is one of the very first large die sets we ever launched with Cuttlebug. And you'll see how there's just been, this is a tassel border, and then you're getting all of these, you're not choosing. Wow. So this one's my favorite one. It's like a balustrade, and look what happens when you put it together like that. So it's something that, this is that foundation set. Like if you were saying, all right, what is it that I need from Anna Griffin? This is one of those things that you'll go back to over and over and over again. And so you see that full 5x7 panel. It's going to die cut effortlessly. It's going to, these are very traditional designs, meaning that you would find them in old palaces, and my archive is from, you know, I would say mainly from the 1800s, and we reinterpret beautiful old things into new modern mix and match design.
It's just exquisite. It's honestly, it's exquisite.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you see how it just became the perfect background for this card.
Now, can I ask you a question? You know the fern dies we had earlier? This would be kind of neat because I'd see the fern like almost like when you're thinking about an old Victorian home, and you would see fern growing. Wouldn't it be pretty to add the fern inside there too?
Absolutely.
That'd be gorgeous.
And so, see, you're already creating a composition, Suzanne.
In my head.
In your head. And so, look, the pieces in the die are just as beautiful as the die cut. So it's a cut only. These large ones are cut only except for the tassel. So what that means is you're not having to destroy your plate system when you're cutting, because you're not going to do a double pass or even just the face down. So one of the things when you're starting out to craft, like if you've never even heard of die cutting, this is the most aha moment in crafting is taking a beautiful piece of paper, cutting a design into it. As a stationer, I can't print it like this. I can't make this except in this way, in this form. So you can't get this level of detail.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So it becomes three-dimensional. Look at that.
You know what I find interesting too is all four of those as backgrounds would work. I'm going in my head because you know I have a ton of your kits. And I'm thinking, okay, think about my Christmas boxes I have. Those would work. Think about the florals I have. Those would work. Think about, I've got guys, some of her guy designs because I got guys in my life. These would all work. It's interesting how you can go back to all your kits we've had over the years and these blend in beautifully as backgrounds to those.
They do.
Yeah.
And it's all going to work. Because there's such a singular vision from this creative director called Anna Griffin. She just likes what she likes, and I'm just not going to apologize for that. But one of the things that happens is that no matter what year, no matter what decade that you bought one of our products, it's going to go together today and tomorrow, and you'll still be proud of it for years to come.
I think you're getting a little weepy on that one too. Because you know what, there's so much hard work and thought and love that you and your team put behind all these designs. And when you start playing in her world, you get it. You go, people, when I give them a card that I've made from one of your kits, I get more compliments, more oohs and ahs, more people who remember the card. You know, you can certainly send somebody just a bad old card you bought at a store for $2.99, or for pennies you can make them a card like this and it's something they'll keep and remember. And it'll become part of their family heirlooms too, which really you gotta do you ever think about that when you're designing, how people will keep these and they become part of their story. They really do become part of their story. In fact, I've got cards I've got to make for some friends of mine, and guess what? Getting out my Anna kits. All right, now bows. I will tell you, Anna does have a mad love for bows. Why do you love and flowers and pretty?
I'm pretty singular in what I like.
But you decided to put and these are big bows compared to your little teeny bows you normally do.
So this is 100 perfect bows in 5/8 inch. And so you have the 5 different colors of the pink that's in our Anna Griffin color palette, this beautiful royal blue, and it's got a sort of antique cast to it. You've got gold, sage, and lavender. And when you're working with these, this is that finishing touch that completes any project, adds that I'm thinking of you, you're special enough to me for me to use my bows, right?
Right. We covet your bows.
We're right. You're going to, they come in this cute little reusable pouch, and they're all divided by color. So I would encourage you to have these. If you're adding them to your crafting arsenal, this is one of those sets that we can't ever seem to keep.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do some. Happy anniversary, Anna. That's from Janet. Melanie said, I love these. Lori said, just ordered. I'm obsessed with the pop-up cards. Then we have Sarah said, I'm hoping to see crafting supplies in rose gold. I do have some rose gold coming up for you, by the way. Now, I do have a question.
Our matte foil cardstock in rose gold. It's beautiful.
Jeannie says, I love finishing school. I've learned so much just from the free prep school classes. Now, Diane wants to know, we have auto ship where you automatically will get access to the finishing school. She says after the auto ship ends, 3 videos in each of the auto ships.
Yes.
She says after the auto ship ends, will the class videos still be available?
Yes, because finishing school is an entire learning curriculum. Yes. It has 115 classes in it right now.
And when you go there, you will learn all about that as well. Happy anniversary, Anna. That's from Kathy. And Jen says, so hard to choose. Love everything, Anna. It is indeed hard to choose, right? By the way, you know why I love your bows? Because if I'm without a doubt wanted to add that and I don't know quite what to do, if you stick a bow on it, immediately makes it look better.
It's like, it just dresses it up.
It's just like putting a bow in a kid's hair, like a little girl's hair. You go, oh, she's so cute. Well, it's the bow, for gosh sakes.
Right.
And maybe the kid, you know. All right, let me give you a sneak peek of what's coming up at midnight. At least I'll tell you about it. This is one of the biggest nights I've ever had in the many, actually my 15th year of being here at HSN and being a crafter for a long time, actually over 2 networks. And tonight has been such a spectacular evening, starting with Anna, and then we have Sarah Davies joining us from Crafter's Companion. You must stay with me. We're not going to show you a picture. We're not giving you a peek at it yet, but you've got to stay with me to see what she has done and she has created as our brand new Today special that you're going to see at midnight tonight. It is absolutely worth staying up. We've got 2 huge more hours coming up, and we'll tell you all about it in right around 8 minutes. We're going to launch a brand new Today special, so you'll see Sarah and Crafter's Companion, and you'll learn and see it in just a couple. So stay with me to find out what it's all about. All right, come on, Anna. We got one more thing to do before I let you go for now. This is item number 11, and I love it because you help us say what we'd like to say, but we're not good at saying it. How's that?
Well, we do think of everything,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to card crafting in a particular way. When, you want to say things in the time of need with a certain grace, and we make it easy for you to do that.
Yes,
these are our brand new vellum card sentiment inserts. They are foil stamped, and there are 72 sheets in the folio, and they're foil stamped in gold and in silver. And what's so great about what we've done is that they're new typesets and beautiful sentiments, like sending a bouquet of happiness to wish you happy birthday. Then may each new day bring you renewed strength and closer recovery. Get well soon.
Oh, that's
so
lovely.
you want to read some of them?
Do they cover
I'm going to show
everything?
you how it works. Yes,
Do they cover everything? Okay.
They cover everything. And so this is what you'll do. They'll actually come folded, and the sentiment. You want to read it?
It just says, making you feel comfort by the outpouring of love surrounding you. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
So it's one of those things. It's like you wish you knew what to say in someone's time of need, and this is going to help you do that. So the adhesive's going to go on the face.
Sorry, you're getting me on each one of these.
Okay.
When someone you love becomes a memory, every memory becomes a treasure. Oh, that is. See, I would never think of that ever. But it's perfect.
I'm in the greeting card business.
Thank you. She's like, of course you wouldn't. You don't do this for a living.
So one of the things that's so pretty about these, I want to find the one that we have these rub-on transfers later today. Maybe they're in the rub-on transfer. Yes, they are in that kit. Okay, so hugs and kisses and get well wishes. So cute. Anyway, the vellum you can stamp on. You can do rub-on transfers to make them look printed. So because you're getting this beautiful gold foil, you didn't have to mink it. You didn't have to add special inks, okay? So thank you for making so many ordinary moments extraordinary.
That's lovely. So basically, if you got a card you have to give and you're not good at what you have to say, this is done for you. Also, my handwriting stinks. I'll be real honest with you. I have the worst handwriting on earth, so I like that it's all done.
There are 36 in silver, 36 in gold, so 72 in total. Having a special friend like you is the greatest gift of all. Thank you. So then, again, the adhesive goes along the front spine of the insert, and I would slip it into a 5x7 card. If you like to make cards that are smaller, you can always trim these down. So if you put that adhesive on the front, then the card opens to your message, and it's also removable after that if you want to change it and keep the card going.
That's true, which is what I do too. Sometimes I'll cut the top front of my cards and reuse them for other people's cards because they're so awesome. Anyway, here we go, brand new, only airing of the visit. This is the only time we have it on tonight, and you've seen many items have already sold out. So again, if this is something you'd love, that's pretty. That's a rub-on?
Yeah, so we've reinvented rub-ons today. So you're simply the best. A thank you is in order. So as you're working with these, like imagine taking your, rub-on transfers, your rubber stamp images, and decorating the inside of these.
That's beautiful too. Yeah. I love it. So you've got rub-ons coming up. How big is that kit? Oh, I wish we had it tonight. Because I haven't done rub-ons in so long, and they're really brilliant. Like we had this, what was the rub-ons really hot? What was that?
Yeah.
Like maybe 7 years ago, maybe? Everybody's doing rub-ons. You've recreated the rub-on?
Look, here they are, and we did flourishes. So they look like they've been printed.
Go online. Find, what's it called? Is it called a rub-on?
Floral and flourish. It's either or, rub-ons.
Rub-on kit. Okay.
So there's 140 plus in each kit.
Is it really? That's awesome.
Yes. How many times have I said Oh my mother would be so unhappy. Okay. Right. So as you're looking at this, I already read that one. Did you read them all?
Not all of them. I got to a bunch of them too. Okay, we got it.
I told you this wasn't the thing you want to end on.
When something becomes a memory. Oh, we read that one. Sorry, I did that one too.
Here's some more rub-ons. All right, but look at this. So you bring joy to my life and love to my heart. Happy anniversary. And you see those beautiful yellow flowers? There's more rub-ons.
This one says, good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, see, isn't that great? And I'm the type who's like, I'm sort of funny clever, but I'm not eloquent clever. So thank you for giving us the eloquence of, thank you, my producer's like, you got that right. I mean, I'm kind of funny, but not eloquent.
What's interesting about, it comes in our little folio package. So this is how you know where it is in your craft room, and it protects them because vellum, this is a semi-translucent vellum, meaning you can't see completely through it. So we've done a heavier weight than normal. And then again, foil stamp the inside greeting. So Love more, live more, laugh often, love endlessly.
Oh, I love that. All right, so we've got to wrap everything up. From me to you, and from all of us who love you out there, happy 10th anniversary here at HSN.
Thank you.
We love it. We're here. You're here. We love all the creativeness you bring to us and all the beauty you bring in our lives.
Thank
so happy
you.
anniversary, my love.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I was here to launch your 10th anniversary, too.
Yes.
All right, we're going to wrap it up for now. Anna will be here all day tomorrow as well, so stay right there. Coming up, you're going to see an incredible Today's Special just around the corner. It's worth sticking with us to see what it's all about. Thank you.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?